What's up, Legendary Vision? Got a very special episode for today. I got Mark with me. This is the first episode of Arkansas. I'm gonna pass to him and do an introduction.
How y'all doing? My name is Mark Moore. Kind of new to the area. Been here about a year and a half. Know it's a very transient area. The military brought me to this area, but since being here, I've really grown and got plugged in with what's going on. For the DJ scene, the nonprofits, and just networking with Black professionals in general.
Okay, so you said the military brought you here. Tell us about life back home. How was Ohio?
Cincinnati is very different from Northwest Arkansas. So, it's a city that's pretty much 50-50 when it comes to black and white and stuff. So, miss that. Coming here is much different.
Yeah, a lot different.
And also it being a city and not seeing cows everywhere like we do here, that was a big change. And I really miss being able to access everything within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Here, everything's either Bentonville, Rogers. If you live out there, you feel like it's in Fayetteville all the time, or Springdale. So, it's a 35-minute drive everywhere you go around here.
Yeah.
But I'm used to walking to my favorite steakhouse from our front door.
Yeah.
So I miss that. But I like the area though. It's beautiful here. Really low crime rate. So yeah, it's been cool.
Okay, so how was the step for you getting into the military? Somebody recruited you? You saw something you want to do? You had family in the military?
Not really. This is my first podcast too, by the way.
It's all right.
So like, bear with me.
I got you. You good?
No, that's a good question. I've never been asked that before. No, I didn't have family in it. Recruiters, they was in my school.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to weigh other options other than going straight to college.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I had the maturity for it. Right off the bat, I didn't have the study habits. I didn't really like school. I didn't take it serious.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to take on a bunch of student loan debt right away. I didn't even know what I wanted to study.
Yeah.
So I was really looking for alternatives to going straight to college. So I also knew I didn't want to stay in my hometown.
Yeah.
So I'm from Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
And it's not a lot going on there on the positive side.
Yeah.
Where I'm from anyway, West Dayton. So I knew I wanted to have a change of scenery. I knew I didn't want to go straight to college. So I started weighing the different military branches. And end up choosing the Army.
Okay. All right. So during your time in the Army, what are some of the skills you learned most? I know a lot of people say they go there, they get a lot of discipline. So what were some of the skills you think is really important for you that you learned while you was in the Army?
Yeah, really self-discipline.
Yeah.
More than anything, because you think about basic training. Somebody yelling at you, telling you what to do. That's only 9 weeks.
Yeah.
And then that's over, and you got a task. You might be in charge of something, so you really got to have that self-discipline after that.
Yeah.
And it's really everything is a no-fail mission. So you gotta have that initiative, that self-discipline, and really it made me a more responsible person. In high school, man, my senior year, I probably used to get to school around third period.
Yeah.
Third period, like not even exaggerating. I would straight up miss the first two.
Yeah, you go third period, you go to lunch, huh?
Yeah, yep. So, that I wasn't ready for the real world yet. So I knew that I could gain some of those non-tangibles by going into the military. So that stuff, and then just on the side of like the federal benefits, that's been great too.
Yeah.
So growing up, neither one of my parents owned their home.
Yeah.
They always rented. And, with the VA home loan, that's huge.
Yeah.
As long as your credit right, no down payment. So, I'm the youngest of 3. I was the first to buy my home.
Yeah, that's big.
Yep. So that was huge. And I want to keep growing with that. Since being in, I've gone to school, so I was able to get my education and everything.
Yeah.
So, I don't know that. That's a broad question. Like, there's so much. There's so much that I've gained. Since
I know a lot of people that talk about they go out to the Army and they was like, I was doing like 500 to 1,000 push-ups a day. I was running this much. I was doing this. I was doing that.
Yeah.
It was like training my man, taking like, some people have a weak mindset. So just giving you that mindset. You got to have a strong mindset.
Yeah.
Getting you disciplined, just getting you ready for like stuff, even when you come outside of the military.
Yeah, definitely. Because in the military, everybody's a leader, no
Yeah.
matter what you're doing. Like, you're a leader. It's like, why are you acting like that? Like, it's not how a leader would act.
Yeah.
So that was huge. You know, a lot of times we get babied.
Yeah.
Even as a 17, 18-year-old in high school, you get babied.
Yeah.
But when someone tells you you're a leader, you know,
Yeah.
you got to really fulfill that, and it gives you something to live up to. So,
Yeah.
It's huge. Physical fitness is always on the forefront of things. You know, that's also in the realm of self-discipline.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's just so much. I could talk all day about, you know, what I've gained from the military.
Okay. All right. So how did you pivot over from, you know, doing your military stuff, then becoming a DJ?
Yeah, I love that question. So, I went into military intelligence straight out of high school, right? And the military intelligence field is very, I don't know how to explain it, but there's not a lot of room for like culture, individuality. It's all about assessments, analysis, critical thinking, you know, historical data. It's very data driven. And being in that field for 10 years, you know, I needed some sort of creative outlet. Yep. Growing up, I always loved music.
Yeah.
You know, music always been a huge part of my life. And, you know, I didn't want to, you know, be a rapper. So I didn't want to do that. And I tried making beats before.
Yeah.
I'm not Kanye.
You thought you were going to be a producer?
Right, yeah. I was just looking for a creative outlet. I didn't want to get a whole bunch of tattoos or anything.
Yeah.
So I really, I started studying turntablists.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was fire. I started looking at battles, thought it was fire. And, you know, still had that love for music, you know, whether it's jazz, rap, of course. You know, that's my baby. R&B, oldies. So I looked at it as an opportunity to, one, be creative.
Yeah.
Two, to really dive into my love for music.
Yeah.
And pull all those things together. And it's been very fulfilling.
Yeah.
I had to step outside of that analytical and, you know, intelligence stuff, because, you know, that'll make you lose who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So I noticed something, like, particularly around the time I first went to Jackson State and I went to college, like how different everybody is from like different parts of America.
Yeah.
So I'm from Mississippi, so down there we listen to a whole lot of artists from Louisiana. So we listen to Boosie, Webby, Youngboy, people like that. Also we listen to people from Atlanta, so we listen to Lil Baby. You know, back in the day it was Gucci and T.I. Memphis, of course, you got a Yo Gotti, Moneybagg, Youngster. Yeah. So it's a whole lot of that influencing us.
Yeah.
Then when I went to Jackson State, there's a lot of people from Chicago that go there.
Oh, yeah?
So
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's a whole lot of Chicago people there. Almost more than half the campus from Chicago.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna guess that.
Yeah, so then you get the G Herbo, you get Dirt, who was already listening to Sosa. But outside of that, you ain't hearing too much of the other stuff. And I come here, it's a totally different scene. Now, I think they really caught in the 2000s. Because when I go over here, I hear Bunny Hop, Wobble, and stuff like that.
Bunny Hop, I never heard that before I came here. I never heard it. So that's new for me. And that just lets me know, which I already knew, but it really puts on the forefront how regional music is. You know, I never heard it, period.
Yeah.
Another one, what is it? The old song, you know, you might get a 30-second clip, no matter where you at around here. It's the...
Who's it by?
It's Tootsie Roll.
Oh, yeah, Tootsie.
I've never heard that anywhere else. The Tootsie Roll. So.
Yeah, I was like, can we get something from at least from, you know, 2015 and up?
Yeah.
So
that's new for me.
Yeah.
That's new. But, you know, I'm rocking with it. You know, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Never stop learning with music. So.
Yeah. So who are some of your favorite artists?
Man, A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Right off that. When I was in high school, you know, that was huge. That whole A$AP Mob era. Same with Odd Future.
Yeah.
Tyler, the Creator. You know, those guys were wild. I felt like me and my friends related to them.
Yeah.
You know, Tyler and Earl Sweatshirt and stuff.
Yeah.
And let me see, those two immediately.
Yeah.
You know, since then, 2010, 2011 to now, still heavily influenced. Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z for sure.
Hov is one of my all-time favorites. You know, no matter what. You know, I can talk top 5 albums, my top 5 favorite songs.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, top 5 verses, you know, whatever. I'm prepared to have intellectual conversations on Hov.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people don't understand Hov for
Right?
real.
Yeah. He been spitting,
Yeah.
you know, impactful content since '96. So,
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
Fabulous. One of my favorites. And I'm still heavy into '90s hip hop.
Yeah.
So
You got Papa Big.
big,
Finally somebody to agree.
big, yeah,
Big
man.
and Big.
I gotta go big. Pac had a huge impact. His voice was greater.
Yeah.
You know, he spoke about a lot of important issues
Yeah.
and stuff. But I'm about bars.
Yeah.
When it came to bar work, it's big all day. So
Yeah.
you know, by far. So
Yeah. Depends on what kind of flow you're going for, cause you know, me being from like the D South, I kind of get disconnected from like a lot of artists besides Hov, and I can listen to some Biggie, and then even just say if you go to the other coast up on the West Coast, I can listen to some Nipsey, and I can listen to certain songs by Pop.
yeah.
But otherwise, I can't really just get tuned in like most East Coast and West Coast artists.
Yeah, well, for me, I can really get tapped in with the East Coast easy. Nowadays, I find the West Coast sound, it's another one of those regional things.
Yeah.
You hear it and it's instantly, it's like, boom, that's a West Coast artist.
Yeah.
So it is very regional. But I mean, the ones that do it at the highest level, like Nipsey, YG, you know, they kind of blend it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely more East Coast influenced. You know, I like lyrics. So.
How long you been DJing?
I picked it up right before COVID happened.
Okay.
So let me see, COVID really took off 2020. So I would say 2019. 2019, I used to meet up with a DJ group in Cincinnati, and that was an amazing experience. Seasoned DJs has been doing it 20, 30 years. Active DJs who do it now, some with corporate and NBA partnerships and things like that. And, you know, they're so humble and, you know, just giving you game on really what it is to be a DJ. You know, the DJ, the business side, the creative side, and delivering for your customers. That was huge. That's what got me 2019.
Okay. So let's just say you gotta, you coming in, the crowd kind of still, ain't nobody doing too much yet. What you do to get the crowd involved?
What kind of party are we talking?
So we're gonna do Northwest Arkansas vibes, and we're gonna do urban. So that's where we mostly go to, urban events around here. So let's say we is at a, I'm gonna shout out For the Culture. We had a For the Culture event. A second Saturday.
Yeah.
So everybody getting in. It's starting to get crowded.
Yeah.
Ain't too many people. There's conversation going on, but ain't nobody actually out or dancing or actually really vibing yet.
Yeah.
So what you gonna give us?
Ain't nobody dancing. I might have to put on. So what I noticed here, dance songs are cool, but people really flood the dance floor when they can sing with it too.
Yeah.
Where they can sing and dance. So the reaction that I saw when playing, Mooney Long, Hours and Hours.
Yeah.
Women were feeling that. They were feeling it, dog.
Yeah.
So I might have to do that because when the women go to the dance floor, the fellas gonna come too.
We definitely coming out there after the women.
Yeah, yes sir. So seeing the reaction on that, everybody was singing every single word, and that liquor start kicking in. Them shots.
Yeah.
They start feeling it and having a good time, being real loose. So I don't think you can go wrong if you play that. And then from there, once they out there, throw the dance music in there as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So how do you mix your vibes up? So you get in, you get to playing some smooth stuff. Then you got to come on, just get everybody, just get something to jumping.
Yeah.
Then you might slow it down. Then you might throw out a twerk song or something there. So how do you mesh it all up in?
Yeah. So it's one thing, have a plan, but you got to be flexible too.
Yeah.
Usually my plan would be so you want to be in your lower BPM range.
Yeah.
As it starts out, because you got to leave space for that peak.
Yeah.
If you come right out with the hardest stuff, the most impactful stuff right away.
You can't start the part off with, I say Finita.
You're right. No. Where you gonna go?
Yeah.
Where you gonna go after playing Finito?
Yeah.
So So yeah, lower BPM stuff people know, but you can still have a conversation with.
Yeah.
You know, you might sing some of the lyrics, but it's not gonna be too captivating.
Yeah.
So you'll start out in that lower BPM range, and then as it goes on, I would probably transition to a little bit of the older stuff.
Okay.
Whether it's like 2000s or
Yeah.
2010s, start hitting it in that area. Let me see, like throw out a I'm on one DJ
Yeah.
Khaled Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That range because it's still now you really vibing a little bit harder,
Yeah.
but you still able to talk. You know, you're not gonna be salty about missing a certain part necessarily. And then as it goes on, you know, the bar really kicking out everything, and everybody came. You know, even the people that was waiting to be super late,
Yeah.
they here by this point. That's when you whipping out the latest and greatest bangers.
Okay.
And then I really like to end out with oldies.
Okay.
So you know, even if it's a urban event, hip hop, whatever, I like to end with some old R&B or like a little bit smoother, even if it ain't R&B. So end out. Even if it ain't old, might throw in LMA,
Yeah.
you know, because you got to let people come down a little bit too. So start slow, you know, bang, peak, and then end it out with some oldies, because oldies bang.
Yeah.
That touches a special place. You know, you grew up on that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a ride, but you always got to be flexible. Like that's the plan. But people gonna be coming at you with all kind of requests.
Yeah.
Requests galore, and you know you can't let that throw you off necessarily, because you know you might be in a certain bag and they ask you to play something completely different.
Yeah. It's gonna turn the whole move for what you had planned.
Exactly. So it's just balancing, you know, your plan with what you see and you know what the people are asking for.
Yeah. Okay. So what all type of events do you DJ?
So events, of course, fraternity, sorority parties. Next month, I actually have a grand opening party for a studio, a selfie studio.
Okay.
Let me see. So that actually brings me to something that I actually plan on transitioning from like really putting myself out there as like a you know, pay to play to like I really want to transition to be able to just, you know, if it's something that I enjoy, if it's something that I can like a vibe that I enjoy doing, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I think I'm gonna just go back to my lab a little bit, because DJing is work, man.
Yeah.
It is work. Whether you get tagged for a genre that you don't even like,
Yeah.
like if you out there, what are you gonna tell them? No.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm not doing that. At a certain point, yeah, but I'm getting to the point, you know, I don't do it for the money.
Yeah.
I don't do it for the exposure. It's complete enjoyment. So I'm trying to take away the work aspect of it, which is doing things that I don't like to do.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that sounds bad or not.
No, it's, like I said, it's all you. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where I want to be with it. Only doing events that I really enjoy doing, and I feel like they're not a lot of work.
Yeah. What are some of the events like you really enjoy doing?
So I would say not necessarily the event, but like the vibe that they're looking for. So I don't like being real restrictive, you know, when it comes to genres. I don't like only doing hip hop or only doing R&B necessarily. Although, you know, I can do those. Those aren't too much work, but you know, or only doing top 40, you know, pop stuff. I really like open format where you can add in anything, you know, whether it's some K Trinata, Lucky Day, I don't know, the internet.
Yeah.
And it's still, you still playing your Mac Millers and your Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty, you know, just having a love for music, as long as it's presented in a way that makes sense and it's not jarring to the ear. You know, if I can take you on a journey that's free forming, then, you know, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, trust me on this. Like you're gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean? And I don't see a lot of those to where you can play something off the wall that nobody ever heard.
Yeah.
And they keep vibing because it's a vibe. Just because you don't know it, don't mean it ain't a vibe. Like trust the good sound, trust the good vibes. I'm gonna get to that, and I want to get do events where it's more of an appreciation for like going into deep like B-sides. You know, not necessarily all bangers, but those B-side records. So.
So how are you getting yourself out there to market yourself and getting people to tune in and book you?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not right now. Really, it's just word of mouth. With my wife running a photography studio and everything, I've been on that side. You know, help her out where I can, and but it's coming. It's coming. I'll push it. I'm just cooking up right now.
Okay. All right, and that's another thing you got. You got a wife and a kid, so you military. You DJing. You know, personal life. You got a family at home. How's your time management in the house? Everything like that coming together.
Well, it's getting better now.
Yeah.
At first, first part, moving different place and job and having to make that a successful transition, that took up a majority of it.
Yeah.
And then whatever was left was for the family.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't becoming filling my needs personally.
Yeah.
So just with communication and everything, we've been able to find that balance because she's the primary parent pretty much because I'm gone at 7 in the morning sometimes to 7 at night maybe.
Yeah.
So it's on her and doing photography with that at the same time and her also needing her personal time. So we just got to communicate. Talk out the whole week.
Yeah.
Wednesday, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like cool. I got nothing going on Wednesday. Thursday, this is what you want to do. Saturday, I'm gonna hop on this podcast and chop it up. So it's just almost like over communicating. In order to make sure everybody's needs being met. Because if you're not communicating, then like you said, like that's a lot of stuff to just manage. And how do we give each other time? How do we give time to ourselves? But it's hectic though.
Yeah,
it ain't easy. It ain't easy.
I don't got a kid or nothing. I don't got no family with me right now.
Yeah.
But just imagine, I'm out here trying to, do my corporate job, trying to do my podcast, do real estate, look for my own personal stuff.
Yeah.
Still be a high key investor up on the side.
Yeah.
Then imagine having a girl and a kid too. So, and then the girls I did have, I know that was like very time consuming. So I know that could take up a lot of time.
Yeah. Well, I think dating is different than being married. I think dating is a lot more maintenance. You know, both sides always, only showing the best sides of themselves and everything. My wife, we've been at it for a minute. We got a child together.
Yeah.
It ain't a lot of maintenance.
Yeah.
It's just being open about everything. She like, I look crazy. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we got a baby together. You don't look crazy to me. You got on a big T-shirt and a bonnet. Like, that ain't nothing. So.
So definitely. So over communicating. So what would you say been the biggest thing you learned since you've been DJing?
Biggest thing I learned since being a DJ. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question. Man, biggest thing I learned. I think it goes back to, you working for somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not your event as a DJ, unless they specifically tell you that.
Yeah.
You work for whoever hired you.
Yeah.
And I think in the beginning, some DJs might not fully respect that.
Yeah.
And they, trying to bring their own sauce. Like if you a mega star, then you could do that. But they looking to have a successful event.
Yeah.
They looking for you to play the tunes that they have in their mind.
Yeah.
So realizing that that's what it is. Like you don't DJ necessarily for yourself when you're out at an event like that. You're DJing for someone else. So respecting that, asking a lot of questions. That's something that newer me didn't really fully acknowledge. So you gotta ask a lot of questions because they just throw something out there, you take it, you could be in a whole wrong vibe completely. So just respecting, you know, what they really want.
Yeah, so I figured that out when I had to go to a Dirk concert because
Mm.
I'm really not a Dirk fan. So Hellcats and Trackhouse come out, I think that's a good song.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff, I mean, it is what it is.
I
I ain't
feel
his
it.
biggest fan.
Yeah.
So,
That's
you
a lot of the younger. Well, are you younger than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be yours. Nah, you from Mississippi too.
So I'm Nashville, some little baby, young
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
Boosie, so I can mess
so
with.
more
it.
southern.
Yeah, more southern.
Got you.
Then if it was Chief Keef, I can mess with like Benito, Don't
Sosa,
Like.
yeah.
And Lil Sosa, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just Dirt and G Herbo. I'm not just their biggest fans, and then you know.
That's a regional sound too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. But then if you get somebody who's like Cole or Kendrick, I can listen to them no matter what.
Mega stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who? I know you asking questions, but so who you going with if somebody asks you like, yo, who's better?
You talking about the best artists?
Yeah.
See, that's tough. See, if I'm talking about for the moment, I'm gonna give it to the baby. I'm gonna go Lit Baby, Young Boy the Baby.
Oh no. I was talking Cole and Kendrick.
Oh, Cole and Kendrick?
But
Cole all
since
day.
you said that though,
Cole. I'm going Cole all day.
you going Cole over Kendrick?
Yeah.
I can't be mad at it. Yeah. Why you going with Cole?
I can see it. It's like I'm watching a video while you're rapping.
Yeah.
Like I can see it play by play.
Paint those pictures.
Whenever he did Wet Dream, I could see the whole thing.
Yeah. It's like you're in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Be nice with the visuals.
Yeah. School Days, just Power Trip, all that.
Yeah. Kendrick, yeah, he put so much thought in his stuff. Sometimes
Yeah.
like it's way out
Yeah.
somewhere else. It's like, man, I know that's deep, but I'm gonna have to research it.
Yeah.
You know, and not taking nothing away from that, but if you're able to easily digest it, then that is more impactful that way for a lot of people.
Yeah. But I remember I first tuned in to Kendrick was when he right around the time of listening Poetic Justice and Swimming Pool.
Okay.
So those like the first two songs I heard, but I tapped into one of them.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's the first song you heard.
Yeah, because you know he from Compton, you know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't, you know, we don't get a chance to hear that as much. So you might
Right.
hear it at a party, like, who this is? It's kind of decent.
Yeah. True.
So-
True. Dang.
And it's, you know,
That's the first time I heard that.
yeah, so those like when I got introduced to him, like when Swimming Pool came out, then Poetic Justice.
Got you.
Yeah.
Shoot. Did you listen to that album? Good Kid,
So,
Mad City?
yeah, I did.
So, for the longest, I didn't know what Swimming Pools was even about until, it was in the middle of that album.
Yeah.
So, which to me is one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Uh,
So who will be your top 5?
Top 5 artists?
Top 5
Out
artists
right now?
ever.
Ever. Ooh.
And then we can do now. So,
Because you started with Lil Baby.
so I'm just saying, like, we doing
That's
the most.
current.
Yeah, current, if we doing, like, today's, I got to go, like, what the people want to say. You got to go Baby right now. You got to go Lil Baby. You got to go Young Boy. People mess with Young Boy hard right now. The Baby. Me personally, I don't mess with Dirk like that, but Dirk is hot, just like everywhere else. Dirk in that field spot be kind of tough. I don't know, who I give it to. Drake always relevant no matter what.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
really ain't no bigger artist.
Yeah.
So my top 5 all time. So I'm gonna have to put Hove at the top.
Yeah.
All right, and then from there, secondly, all right, Hove at the top, and then no order.
Yeah.
I can't rank the rest. I'm throwing ASAP Rocky in there.
Ooh, that's the first. I ain't never heard ASAP in the top 5 of nobody.
Yes. The reason why, bro.
Yeah.
Reason why is because from the first time I ever heard ASAP Rocky,
Yeah.
that mixtape with Peso and Palace and everything, it sounded like nothing else that was on the radio.
Yeah.
And he's kept that up. He's got everything that I look for. He's got the bars. He's got creativity.
Yeah.
He's got the style. It means something to me. When you want to dress like him, or
Yeah.
you want to, you view him as a star. I enjoy that. Everything is super accessible
Yeah.
now with social media, but
Yeah.
he don't even post like that. So much
Yeah.
respect to him. He's still
I know he put
like,
out one of the hardest lines I ever heard. It was like, I got a couple of ABC, Bad Women, Double D's. I don't give a F. Told you I'm a G, up and E.
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, you hard for that one.
Yeah. That was that Peso.
I think so.
A, B, C, bad, double D's, popping E. I don't give a F. Told you I'm a G, A, S, A, P.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. In my top 5, so, Hove, no order, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Cole in there.
Yeah.
Man, this is interchangeable too. Tomorrow you can ask me. There might be something else. That last spot, I'm gonna give it to Kanye.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He definitely up there.
Yeah.
I think he the richest rapper.
Yeah. The richest rapper?
Yeah, I think he the richest rapper now.
Dang.
Yeah, I think he is.
Man, shout out to that.
Yeah, I know he passed up Hov and Rihanna. So that's one thing I like about Hov. Hov make other billionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to the music industry in general.
Yeah.
Creating billionaires, or at least giving them the platform to grow to that magnitude.
Yeah.
Coming from Southside Chicago or Marcy Projects in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. Who'd you say your current list is? Top 5.
My current, so I've always been rocking with the Memphis rap.
Yeah.
So I really like R.I.P. to Young Dolph.
Yeah, Dolph.
I was rocking with Dolph heavy. I like Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah.
Griselda out of Buffalo, New York. Particularly Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
That's what Benny the Butcher hard.
Speaking of Memphis, I forgot to say Pooh Shiesty earlier.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty. Dang, what did I say? I said led with shoot.
I know you started off with what's his name?
Dolph or
Yeah, you start off your Dolph, Moneybagg.
Yeah, all right. Dolph, Moneybagg. Well, I guess I can't even put Dolph in there no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moneybagg Yo, my guy Benny the Butcher.
Okay.
Let me see. I mean, I used to mess with Mac Miller heavy too. That's my guy. Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
I can't leave him out. So have you really like dove in?
No, I have never dove into Tyler the Creator.
So he's got one of the best creative arcs of all time.
Okay.
That's a big statement, right? One of
Yeah.
the best creative arcs. He came out and it was super gory and saying some off the wall stuff, but now it's legitimate creativity. Yeah, it's legitimate creativity. So everything he put out is quality, high quality. Let me see with that. Hard to leave out Young Thug.
Yeah.
I really like Young Thug. And let me see, round it out, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Lil Baby's killing it.
Yeah.
He's killing it. So
Yeah.
That's my top 5. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get you into these rapid fire questions I got.
All right.
So I do something called the Fatal 4
Okay.
at the end of every show. So I'm gonna be like rapid fire questions at you. So the first question is, if you walked outside and somebody cut you $1 million check today, what would you do with it?
Put it in Bitcoin.
Okay, Bitcoin. Next question. If you can choose to get $500,000 cash or $500,000 in credit, which one would you get and why?
500,000 in cash. 500,000 cash. $500,000 in cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, why?
Because I'm gonna use it to buy Bitcoin.
Okay. So I just got like a different perspective for it. So I always say I'd rather risk the bank money than my money.
Yeah.
So if I can get a credit line for 500,000, boom, take that out. If I lose and I get on the business credit side, they can't come out to me personally.
Sure. That's so you saying invest it.
So you say you can still use it, but just say I got a business.
Yeah.
So I get $500,000 worth of business credit. So now I got $500,000 to go do what I want to do, and I'm not personally guaranteeing it. So if the business loses it, the business just loses it.
Yeah.
And then at me, I still have like all my money and stuff that I had beforehand.
Yeah. I understand.
So I'd rather play with the bank money rather than my money.
For sure. No, I definitely understand that. But 500,000 cash going into Bitcoin. I'm Bitcoin all the way. I wouldn't want it just to have it, to have that much cash, I'm not into that, but making it work for me is similar, just not as actively working for me as getting in credit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if you had 90 days to make $1 million, let's say you can go to any city you want to, but you didn't know nobody in that city. How would you make that $1 million?
So 90 days?
You got 3 months, 90 days.
3 months to make $1 million.
Make $1 million.
Okay.
You got the exact same resources you got now, except you just don't know nobody. You're in a completely new city. And I just sent you from Ohio, I'll drop you up in LA.
Yeah.
Now you got 90 days to make $1 million. I'll put you in Atlanta to make it even better. Atlanta.
All right. in Atlanta. I need to make $1 million.
Yeah,
All right. In 90 days?
90 days.
Ooh, dang. 90 days, make $1 million. Dang, can I take a shot on this question?
Go ahead.
Drink champs.
Go ahead.
No, 90 days to make $1 million. I never thought about that. I don't know.
Okay.
I never thought about that. That's a good one. That's a good question. 90 days to make $1 million. I had to come back to you with that one.
Okay. And the final and fourth question is, if you can go back and talk to your 18-year-old self right now, what would you tell them up on your 18th?
18th birthday me, I would say choose happiness.
Choose happiness.
Choose happiness
Okay.
over anything. Choose happiness.
Sure. You want to take a crack at the other question real quick?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, at the 90
Yeah.
day? Oh, no. Nah, I ain't ready.
Okay.
That one too hard.
Hey, this has been Legendary Vision with Mark Moore. Any closing words?
Nah, man, it was a pleasure.
Okay, you let them know where to tap in to find you at.
So my IG, you can find me at Markie, MARKIE _EM. And my DJ IG is DJ_Raf, WRAF.
Hey, y'all stay focused, y'all stay motivated, and we out.